Let's consider an example of an arc length. So the example is a circle has a radius of 15 inches. Find the length of the arc intercepted by a central angle of 300 degrees. So let's first write what is given in the question. So as you can see, it is given that the radius of the circle, which is r, that is given as 15 inches. So the radius is given as 15 inches. And the central angle, that is given as theta, that is equal to 300 degrees. So what I'm going to do, in order to solve this question, I'm going to draw a circle. So let this is my circle and let this is my center O. Now, if you look closely, the central angle is 300 degrees. So basically, my central angle is this angle and the value of this angle is 300 degrees. And the radius of this circle is this one, which is what? 15 inches. So the radius is 15 inches. If you remember, the relation between the central angle and the arc length is theta is equal to S over R. And if we simplify further, what I'm going to do? I'm going to cross multiply. So I will write 1 times S is S, that is equal to theta times R is R theta. So the formula is S is equal to R times theta. Now, one thing that we need to remember is that this angle theta is in radian. The angle should be in radians. So let's look at this angle. But this angle is given in degrees. So what we need to do, we need to convert that angle from degree to radian. So if you look at the question, theta is 300 degrees. What we need to do, we need to convert from degrees to radian. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this by pi over 180 degrees. Now let's simplify this one. So I can write 300 as 300 over 1 times pi over 180. So I will multiply my numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So I will write theta is equal to 300 times pi is 300 pi and 1 times 180 is 180 degrees. Now let's simplify further. So I can write my 300 as what? I can write 300 as 60 degrees times 5 pi, and 180 degree is 60 degrees times 3. So as you can see, 60 degrees common, so I can cross that out. And only thing left is 5 pi over 3. And as you can see, this angle is in radians. So now, we have the angle in right unit. Now let's use the formula, this formula. So my formula is arc length S is equal to radius, which is 15 inches. I'll write 15 inches times my angle is 5 pi over 3 radians. 5 pi over 3 radians. Now, if we simplify, we can write 15 as 15 over 1 times 5 pi over 3. So I can multiply 15 times 5 pi. So if I simplify, I will write S equals to 15 times 5 pi over 1 times 3 is 3. And we all know that 15 over 3 is basically what? 15 over 3 is 5. So I got S is equal to 5 times 5 pi. So I have S is equal to 5 times 5 pi. And 5 times 5 is 25 pi. And this is my arc length. So the value of arc length is 25 pi inches.